It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dinosaurus.
Oh, hello there. Hi, guys. My name's Daniel, and welcome to the Don't Make It Weird podcast, where, we get a little crazy. We talk about books, we talk about storytelling, and spoiler alert, we have some incredible freaking guests on. And listen, we're going to get to meet her in a second. Guys, just calm down. Just calm down. But I'm in love with our guest this episode. Okay, guys? But before I talk about the love of my life, I am joined, as always, by the babbling, blissful beauty who's found the Book of Azrael, Dinosaurus. What's up, Dina?
Hey. So I was back there spinning, and I am so tired, and I was like, oh my god, wait. Tired and dizzy is not a good combination, and I almost fell out of my chair.
That would have been perfect. Listen, Dina, if you fall asleep on the episode, don't worry. We'll just, we'll keep rolling. We're professionals.
I can't fall asleep because our guest is too amazing. Segue.
I know. But you can't have her. You can't have her yet, Dina, okay?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
We're going to fight for her honor in this episode. All right, Dina? Because guess what? Guess what, folks? Listen, I'm going to try not to stumble over myself. I'm going to be very professional this episode because our guest this week is Nicole. She's an up-and-coming new author who spends her day working as a veterinary assistant. When she's not helping animals, she is thinking of new ways to mix fantasy and romance tales with a twist. Amber loves a strong villain and is hoping to take over the world by shining a spotlight on what really causes one to turn to the dark side. Her new dark fantasy, The Book of Azrael, is available for pre-order now. Welcome to the show, Nicole.
Hi. Hi. I'm happy to be here.
Hi, Amber.
Hi.
Oh my god, Daniel.
Have I just told you you're pretty lately? Because
Can you please keep your shit together, Daniel?
I can't, Dina.
I love you.
I can't do that. I've waited for this moment for so long.
I like how you replaced me as your world, and you were like, "This is the love of my life." Jackass.
Listen, this can be the start of the love dodecahedron, Dina. You're gonna have to work. Our relationship's been together for a while. Now we have to find ways to keep it spicy.
All right, yeah, you're right. That's fair.
Spice it up.
Yeah,
That's
a little
fair.
role playing. Maybe you can just put on producer Sean's glasses or something.
No. No.
No.
No.
No. You won't even do that for me.
I did that for our Halloween episode.
Yeah, you did. BRB, let me just go watch that episode again.
Daniel, you say that I'm the love of your life, but Dina has dragon earrings and a dragon shirt. So
I know she's out here playing to the audience, to the author right now, and
I do. Yeah.
Just don't let her collect you like an infinity stone. Yeah. Don't let her do. But
no, I've already collected Amber. That's the thing. She's
no. This is up for debate. You've not collected her yet, Dina. But you know who has?
I'm sorry. I think she will have something different to say about that.
I think
she's mine.
Ashley will have something to say about that. We can have a full war. If you want war, we can have a war.
I can't fight Ashley.
but you know who I'll always fight for, audience? We have a third member of this team, and you know what? Staring at the blank pod before him, open up the dirty messages. Let the sun illuminate Daniel's words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close he can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the cringy copulation on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only he can let it in. Producer Sean!
That was a good one.
That was really good, actually.
Yeah, I felt good about that one.
You're muted still, Sean.
Oh, he's muted.
God damn it. I hit the mute button twice, so it remuted me.
Typical Sean fashion. I love it.
Good. Daniel will never hear the compliment that I just gave him.
Oh, God. You actually complimented me on that one?
But I'm not repeating it. Welcome to the show, Amber. So nice to meet you, face to face for the first time.
I know. I'm so glad to be here. You guys are my favorite.
So. Right on. So for the folks watching at home, Amber is participating in Buffalo, and she is right-handed, so she will be drinking with her left hand today. So watch out for that.
For demonstration.
Yep. Yeah, no, and listen, for the folks that are listening on audio only, Amber is actually dressed in a dragon outfit. She literally looks like a dragon, face painted. Yeah, head to toe. Don't tune into the YouTube.
Can't tell me different. You can't tell me different.
Yeah, listen, don't listen to the YouTube audience. Yeah, literally has a dragon tongue too. I don't even. Is that like a prosthetic? Like I don't understand.
Nope. It's the real deal.
She had her cut.
That's just straight up. Mm-hmm. Oh God, there's people who do those weird body modifications too, right?
That's what she said.
Oh, damn, we're starting early. All right.
You're welcome.
Oh gosh. So what are you drinking, Amber? Like what do we got right now?
I got Smirnoff Ice. It's not strong at all. But I have to work tomorrow, so I was like, I'm participating, but like, you know.
Yes, you're participating in a Smirnoff Ice style. Yeah. You know what I miss is like, do people still ice each other? Because like that was a fun craze. Dina, this was well before your time.
They actually just started bringing that back.
Is it being brought back?
Yes, it is.
Is that when you like sneak up on someone with a Smirnoff Ice and they have to pound it?
Yeah, exactly. Like you like hide it in a newspaper and you hand it to them, and if they open the newspaper, see the Smirnoff, they got drink.
It's a TikTok trend right now. People are like leaving it on each other's doorsteps and ringing the bell and running away and like all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
But Amber, before we go too much further, I want you to know that you've got a very unique power on the show. And not all of our guests remember to use this power, but I want you to have the strength to be independent to do this. Okay. We have the party button. And if at any time the feeling to party fills your soul and you just say, man, I just want to kick off my shoes. I just want to party. Damn it, Sean. You just no. You do not besmirch the party button. You do not besmirch the party button. Just say, but listen, Amber, all you have to say is, producer Sean, hit the party button.
Okay.
And Don't Make a Weird Studio becomes the greatest dance hall of all time. Everyone likes it, Dina. We're going to put up a poll.
Nobody likes the party button.
Everyone likes the party button. No.
Everybody's super uncomfortable when you have the party button.
I want to see what happens. It's not good.
The focus groups have said, yeah. But Amber, we can be the ones to make the party button awesome again. Just remember that you have this power. But until then,
the responsibility I'm willing to take.
Listen, it's a huge one. But before we even get to that, Amber, I've heard you got a special story time for us this episode. Why don't you give the audience a little tickle, a little tease, a little feather on the derriere, if you will.
The least incriminating story I have is when I got a tattoo at 18 at midnight.
Oh, right on the dot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like immediately.
Sign that paper, right?
Does it just say no regrets?
Right across her neck. Don't you see it?
No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers
listen,
yet,
the people that are audio only, she's got no regrets tattooed across her neck. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
The T's cursive. That's the only part.
The only part that's
cursive. No one can read cursive anymore. But, Amber, I'm so excited, especially when I got on the rundown and I looked at what our game segment's going to be, because we're bringing back a classic, one that has almost gotten previous guests canceled. So we're excited that we're going to get this going again. Producer Sean, what are we playing?
We are playing You Laugh, You Die, Weird Pickup Lines Edition. Let's go.
I'm ready. I was born ready.
To get steamy. Yeah, it's about to get steamy here. It's about to get hot.
So
I'm going to laugh. I feel like I'm going to lose.
Yeah, no, listen.
Here's the deal. Just a quick reminder. Amber, Dina, and Daniel have all prepared pickup lines to read to each other. And the idea is to make everyone else laugh. And when someone else is reading a pickup line, you do not laugh. Whoever laughs takes a drink. And that's that. So
yeah, and realistically how this is going to play out is that Sean and Dina are going to just straight face anything that I say, and I'm going to have crickets and laugh at everyone else. So yeah. No, Dina, no. You don't start this early.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Were you talking?
I'm not sorry.
Oh, God damn it.
I was totally zoned out because he was talking.
Daniel.
Yeah.
You should lead us off, buddy. Pickup line number 1. Are you ready?
Do it.
Yeah,
Can I go first?
Gina wants to go first.
Ladies first.
No, that was a joke.
I know what you were doing, and I
Then you're
wanted
supposed
to.
Damn it.
Then you're supposed to say, actually, you know what? You go first.
Yeah.
That's the bit.
Oh,
God damn
is
it,
that
Dina.
the bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go first? Do you mind if I go first?
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
you
yeah,
go
Sean,
first.
please. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Can you go first instead?
Perfect. Yeah, I got it. All right.
One day I'll be funny.
I'm going to start out with this one. This pickup line goes out to Amber. Amber, I need eye contact right now, okay? All right.
Don't look at
Just get your
I'm only
I need the
listening.
eye contact.
Okay, I'm ready.
Just get the eye
I'm
contact.
ready.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, and I'm the one you're missing.
Okay, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be, so
No.
I'm good.
Oh, no, not the canned laughter.
Drink, buddy. Drink.
Choke.
Hey.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Went to college.
I have one I want to do for Dina.
Oh,
All right, Amber,
okay.
let's hear
Yeah,
it.
let's do
Okay,
this.
You ready?
All right.
Yeah.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm an astronaut, and my next mission is to explore Uranus.
Oh! Oh,
All right, I'll
no!
drink
The
on
look
that one.
of
Holy
horror
shit.
and arousal on Dina's face.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
That was a 10
Oh,
out of
God.
10, Amber.
Thanks.
Oh, God, I
You know,
can't wait
I've
for
lived
Matt
the police.
Sydek. Oh, dude, I can't wait for Matt Sydek to get us a picture later. That's going to be a gif in the chat.
All right, Dina,
Okay.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who's this dedicated to, Dina?
Amber.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. If you were a vegetable, you'd be cute cumber here.
Oh!
That was cute. All right, that was cute,
I
though.
made myself
Mine are
laugh. It
like-
wasn't that good though.
I feel like mine are all going to be bad.
Listen, I'm gonna have to step this up.
I feel like Daniel and Dina are kind of trying to set you up and be like,
Trying to
oh,
woo
these are
me.
cutesy pickup lines.
Mhm.
And then
And
they're
I'm
going to
just
hit
like-
you with the knockout
Yeah.
punch.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, but I'm ready for it.
All right, Daniel, are you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Dina, this one goes out to you.
Oh, good.
She's
You
so
and I-
concerned.
Are like nachos and jalapenos. I'm super cheesy and you're super hot. We belong together. Yeah, come on. Come
got
on,
her.
Dina.
He got
Yeah.
He catered.
Yeah, I catered. Yeah, well, I know
did.
my audience.
Ms. Amber,
You ready?
Hit us
This
with
is gonna make Daniel blush. Do you know what would look good on you? Me.
Yeah, it would.
straight to the point.
That's all I've ever wanted to hear.
Holy shit.
That's all I've
Right.
ever wanted to hear. Thank you, Amber. Yeah,
said,
Sean,
yeah,
can you just go
whatever.
ahead and clip that for me? Can you just go ahead and clip that?
Me. Okay. The word for today is legs. What do you say we go back to my house and spread the word?
Woo! Ooh!
Got
Dina.
Amber.
Dina,
She's
my
speaking-
goodness.
She's speaking my language.
Speaking my love language.
That was spicy.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
My one for Sean's funny.
Oh. All right.
Wait, Dina just went, so it's Daniel's
No.
turn. Hang on to that
All right,
one.
perfect.
Oh, I am.
Well, don't worry. I've got one for Sean right now, so I'm ready.
Tag team Sean.
Yeah. Oh, Amber. Behave. All right. Sean. The FBI wants to steal my penis. Can I hide it inside of you?
You stole my pickup line from last time we played.
Literally from
Oh,
when we played before. Dina used
How
that
do you
one before.
remember? How do you remember?
Because it was a
All right,
banger.
It's weird what sticks.
All right, hold on. All right, I totally forgot. All right, fine.
Okay,
All right,
hold on.
I got-
First of all,
yeah.
drink, because you're trying to plagiarize.
Sean said, not in this
This
house.
is why I said come prepared with 3 to 5. Just
I've
in
got
case
like
you need
10.
an extra.
I've got like 10. All right, hold on. I'm ready.
All right.
Sean, I hope you like dragons, because I'll be dragging my balls across your forehead tonight.
I knew where it was going, and I was still not prepared.
So that was good.
Yeah,
but it sounds so familiar to me.
Yep. That's part of the D's Nuts line of this was completely found not in relation to that. I just had to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Amber.
All right,
Hit me.
Sean, this one's for you. Did you fart because you blew me away?
No, damn it.
The answer is yes.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
I have one for Daniel. Let's have some pizza sex. Even if it's bad, it's still great.
Story of my life. That's literally the title of my
The
sex
only
tape.
type he has.
All right, can I end with one? I mean, listen, I know we're all going to do one more, but this one, if you've got children listening, audience, Dina.
Why do you have children?
Thank you. Please have them turn away right now. Amber, this one comes back out to you. All right. Okay. And you'll have to answer this question first. So, Amber, roses or daisies?
Roses.
Thank you. Now I know what flowers to put on your casket when I murder that pussy.
I'm dead.
Holy! Mine aren't dirty enough.
Sean, I can't even.
Holy
That was
shit!
a grade A banger. Wow.
That was the greatest thing ever.
Holy shit!
I was going to add on, I was like, wait, is it a closed casket?
Oh, God.
It's going to have to be.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's going
to. Someone sent flowers now, I'm dead.
So, audience at home, please send her roses. Oh, fuck.
Amber,
Dina,
do you want to do one more?
Am I going?
I feel like I can't top that one. I think that should end it.
I'll mic drop it. I'm happy to mic drop this.
That was, yeah. Even
Dina, up to you.
I'll let him have this one. I
Mic drop!
one, but I'll let him have this one.
Good job.
All right, this has been You Laugh,
That's
You
fair.
Die.
Yeah.
Pick up lines.
I died.
He's dead, quite literally.
Please send roses.
Fuck. Please send roses.
R.I.P.
Oh, fuck. R.I.P. R.I.P., man. Sean, it's rare when I can get that good of a reaction out of you, and I lost it, man.
Sean was full deer in the headlights. I was...
Listen,
That was mortifying.
yeah, no. Dina, if any one of your people in the cult listen to this episode, I imagine I'm going to get excommunicated. Sing Pickle Be
You already
Brave.
have, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't know. They kind of worship Jews, though, so maybe not.
Fair enough. But you know what? You know what we need, guys? A little palate cleanser, something just to
Your
get us
mom.
back. I'm sorry, Corley. Please forgive me.
I love you, Corley.
I love you, Corley.
So guys, we're all about storytelling here. And as such, we try to share a fun story each week. So without further ado,
It's story time with Amber.
Okay, so like I said, least incriminating one, so let's pause there. I was 17, turning 18. I've already talked to my mom about this. I want a tattoo. I was going to get one. And she was like, yeah, that's fine when you turn 18. And I said, well, that's all I heard was when I turned 18. I was supposed to be like at a friend's house, and I got my curfew or something extended. This is when I lived in like Arizona. And we went, and as soon as it hit midnight, we found like this just random, don't do this, kids. We found this random tattoo place in the middle of freaking nowhere, shady part of town. There was like 3 tattooed up guys. We're just like, hey, are you guys doing any appointments? And they're like, yeah, sure. So we go in.
so is this like where you can get like tattoos and meth at 24 hours? Is that kind of the...
So you could
And a
probably
hand
get
And a hand job,
tattoos and cocaine, but I don't think they did meth there. Okay, we're talking a different place.
I was just about to say I was cooking.
So I go in and stuff, sit down or whatever. So we're getting a tattoo. And then they started playing Cause I Got High. So I'm getting a tattoo at 18 because I got high. So anyways, get a tattoo. I have a tiger on my back. And go home, and it's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning.
How big of wait. How big of a tiger are we talking?
Yeah.
Like that big?
Like,
it's like on my shoulder.
It's pretty big.
Okay. All right.
Folks at home, she's pulled her shirt up, and it's her entire
way.
Her shirts,
yeah, it's literally just her entire back.
To the lower back. The entire back is covered.
Her whole skin is actually in orange and black. Like, all of it. It's incredible.
Plot twist. The journey was the tiger we made along. Wait, what is that saying? What friends we made along the way was the tiger.
Exactly.
Remember that old commercial? You tiger now when the guy's trying to get the tattoo removed.
Yes.
Yeah. Or the tiger song from The Hangover. You can play that for me all the time now.
Oh god. I just want to make sure that we add in the.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But the funniest part was it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I didn't sleep because I was so excited. I woke my mom up out of her room and be like, "Hey, guess what I did? I got a tattoo," and she threw the covers because she was so mad. We got to this fight and it was fine. Like maybe a couple hours later, because she said, "I did not expect you to wake me up before dawn to tell me that you got this done," even though I agreed to it. I was like, "Look, you said 18, and I was precise. That's all. I followed instructions."
You were on time.
I followed the letter of the law, bitches.
I understood the assignment.
Yeah, so
technically correct.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's like a parent. I feel like that's like a parent's worst nightmare. Is just like. It's just like being woken up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and your kids taking off their clothes. Like, look what happened.
That's exactly what it was. And she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, you got a list? You got time? What you want? What do you want to hear?"
Yeah. So is there a story behind the tiger? Like, or are you just like, dude, tigers are cool?
Not really. So I'm more into tigers aren't necessarily mythology, but they have their own lore besides them anyways. And so it does symbolize like strength and stuff. So I don't want to be that person where I'm like, every tattoo has to mean something, because it doesn't. But that was just one I got at a time that symbolized a lot of the friendships I had. Just a lot of stuff we've been through. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. No, dude, that's incredible.
What's the name of the tiger from the Jungle Book? Ra?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Shira? No? Am I wrong? Am I stupid?
Yeah, you're
Shere
close.
Khan.
Shere Khan.
There we go. There it is.
I got the
Shere Khan. Does it look like Shere Khan? Please be Shere Khan.
I'll send you a picture.
Have you named it?
No.
It's literally
Why
Mike
would you not
Tyson's
name it
tiger.
tattoo?
You guys.
Yeah.
It's like a pet.
Amber, how about this? How about we release a poll?
Yeah.
And we let Twitter decide what the name of your tiger is.
That's fine. I'll wear it with the badge of honor.
Perfect. I hope you're excited for Tiger McTigerface.
No, I don't want that one.
No, my vote is for Shere Khan. I don't know why.
Or for the Peacemaker fans, it can be Tigerly.
Tigery.
Tiger.
Tigerly.
Tigely. There it is. Perfect.
I love it.
It's like Dank Tigely. Can you name your tiger Dank?
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare,
Sorry.
Dina.
I don't know
How
if
dare
that's my
you.
profession. If I could be like, "Hey, you want to see this?"
Want to see my tiger?
Dear God.
All right, so we've had a little bit of fun so far on this podcast, Amber. And do you have tissues with you? Do you have perhaps a neckerchief, a pocket square?
No,
nothing.
You forgot your neckerchief?
Oh, unbelievable!
How dare?
Why would you even get something? No, it's fine. It's fine. But Amber,
yes.
We're about to get emotional on this podcast. We're about to peel back the layers of the potato as Dina gives you some deep, heart-wrenching personal questions.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
That was a pterodactyl.
No, that's Dina. That's literally
that
Dina.
was actually a real-life pterodactyl. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That's a shark.
I'm going to throw the clip in, so don't worry.
They'll be there.
What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing?
This is not... look, the freaking car light when you're driving, for the longest time, I thought I was going to get pulled over if I don't have to turn a car light on in the middle of, like, steering a vehicle. Like, you can't look for
mean like
anything.
your
Your
airplane?
parents.
Yeah, like you can't look for anything when you're driving. It's like, don't turn that on. You get pulled over. I was like, apparently that was a lie.
That's a huge lie. My parents told me that one when I was a kid, and I believed it well into adulthood.
Yeah, that was a lie.
This is something that we can have group therapy about.
Dina looks concerned. Dina?
You didn't hear that, Dina?
It's not illegal.
No, it's not.
To turn
You
on the
can
car
do
light?
it.
No.
Oh,
See?
You know what I
honey.
need to add to the soundboard is that breaking glass thing,
Yeah.
like the realization
Having
sound.
the whole
You
light
know what
on
I
a
mean?
lie too.
Yeah.
I was so concerned I'm gonna get pulled
My mom
over.
was always like, if I would turn it on, and then I was like, she's like, turn it off quick.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Mine too. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, we're going to
Dina,
jail.
you thought that was illegal, like legitimately?
Everyone thought that was illegal,
Yeah.
Daniel.
It was a real
No, but
thing.
she still did until 2 minutes ago.
Well, I'm sorry to
Yeah,
burst your
I
bubble.
did until I
Yeah.
was older than her, so I don't know
That's
what your
fair.
point is.
I was
Yeah,
just
no,
trying to
that's
save
fair.
you, Dina.
yeah, fuck off, Daniel.
Yeah, that's fair.
Listen,
No, I deserve
Yeah,
that.
for real.
I
My
deserve
most
that.
embarrassing realization was finding out that narwhals weren't mythological creatures when I was like 25 years old.
That they're real?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think they
They're
were. I thought
real.
they were like
You
unicorns.
thought that
They're
was
real.
Oh, you know what? I got
Yeah.
another one. Do you want to hear this one? You wanna hear
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one?
please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone-
go for it.
So,
Go.
you know, everyone believes in the Loch Ness Monster. Well, then someone ruined my image for me because they said, hey, guess what? That's not really a Loch Ness Monster. It's just a whale penis. And I want you to Google what it looks like when it comes out of the ocean, because side by side, if you dark and you're drunk on a boat, you'd be like, hey, that's a plesiosaur.
That's a whale penis.
And then it's like, JK, you know.
I
That's
got you
whale
right
penis.
here. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Hold
please
on.
put yeah. Let's get this side by side. I'm excited for this.
Oh my
See?
god.
You're welcome. I'm ruining dreams. Daniel told me I could.
Yeah,
How do
we're
they
yeah.
get?
Amber's about to get
So are they
canceled.
swimming upside down when this comes out of the
Probably.
ocean?
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're probably just like, you know what? Let me air it out.
Oh no, it is exactly the same.
Yeah, they had to air it out.
Oh my god. Maybe Nessie's not real.
I mean, he was,
That's
but I don't think he was.
that's a
kill it in-
whale penis.
Yeah, I told you. Congratulations. Childhood ruined.
Oh no. Sean, my mind's blown. I don't know if I
We're
can
learning a
recover
lot
from this.
tonight already.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
The Loch Ness
Um,
Monster's a whale penis.
Poor Daniel.
That's. I'm never gonna unsee it.
Oh no. Sean,
Also,
moment of
their
silence.
penises are pretty small for such
Maybe
big
they're not
creatures.
engorged.
Hey,
Gina.
it's cold out there.
Maybe they just emptied and they're just like, you know, shrinkage.
So do
They're a grower, not a shower.
Yeah, yeah.
do whales literally just like have penises just
No,
dangling out
they
and
just
we've
come
never
out when
seen
they're
them
just like, you
in
know,
whale documentaries?
excited, and they're like,
Yeah,
let's
so
make a
for most
baby.
animals,
Yeah, everything
I mean,
has
okay,
like
you're
the
the you're the
yeah. There you go. I got you, Daniel.
You-
Most
Oh yeah,
animals,
she's the vet. Okay,
actually,
yeah.
more than all animals have what, like a happy sock. It just hides in there until they're ready.
happy sock.
Oh
Happy
my
sock
god.
is the best way I've heard that
They
put
can't just
in my
have
entire
it.
life.
They can't just have it out there swinging. The predator's gonna like bite it off.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, that's a
Science.
huge design flaw, and
Ask
They
Bill
usually
Nye.
have like a
Don't
capsule
ask me.
for
I'm
it. Like you can see that it's a boy. So wait, can we see
What
that
are
a
you,
whale
what is this gesture,
is
Dina?
yeah, Dina, what are we
was-
doing
what
here?
was
I don't
this?
think whales
Are
have-
you cupping
Yeah,
your
what
This
balls?
is the
Is that
casing
what's
of the
happening?
penis.
How big is the whale penis around?
So
Okay, so
Starting here?
Amber, how
No.
would you compare?
no.
How would you compare
when to stop.
Liam? Hold on. How would you compare Liam's penis to a whale's penis, Liam? Or,
I don't think
Amber?
it's as big as a whale stick because he'd be just killing everybody. We can't have that.
You okay? But you did say that Liam, a character in her novel, The Book of Azrael, may have a third leg.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's like.
I was laughing so hard.
I'm
at
so
that.
glad you love that. The guy's like almost 7 feet tall. Look, I had to do accurate proportions, okay? If we're talking about godly creatures next to like human mortals, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna
It'd
be
a
like
little bit of yeah.
it's gonna be like a kickstand. I don't know.
Just
He's
for
a
reference,
tripod.
you guys, a blue whale's penis ranges between 8 and 10 feet long with a foot-long diameter.
Yeah, no. Who's-
So 12-inch diameter, 10 feet long.
My book does not have gods. with
perfect, Dina.
That's
penises
too much
like
for
that.
me.
Well, you should not
Weighs
be trying
up
to
to
have sex.
150 pounds and ejaculates gallons
Gallons.
in one single go.
That's where we
Dina,
see all the little
Dina.
baby whales.
They're the bunnies of the
Oh,
ocean.
Dina, I just want to be very clear. It is too big for you. You should not be attempting this.
I didn't mean like that. Oh my god. Okay. All right. What's the weirdest question you've ever been asked?
This one. How big is a whale's penis?
How big is a whale penis?
I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist.
Oh god. Oh my god. Okay.
Guys, tell me why I still have this giant picture of a whale penis on my screen. And I'm closing it. I have 3 monitors, so it's like over here, like in my peripheral, and I'm like, oh, it's still there. Let's X that out.
It still hasn't gone anywhere. Okay, but let's be honest. Is a whale? That's not saltwater, is it? Is it saltwater?
Yes, whales are not freshwater. Well,
it is. No, I know, but I'm talking about lake.
Oh, you're talking about Scotland,
happened?
where the Loch Ness Monster is? I think that is like a lake that goes into the ocean itself. So technically, if it was a whale there, they would be, I forget the correct terminology. It starts with an F, but it's
Loch Ness is a freshwater loch in the Scottish Highlands.
So maybe it's
well, because there's also whales in the bay.
Maybe it was
whales
a dead
come through
whale
the bay
that floated
area,
in upside
Sean.
down.
Yeah.
Amber, serious question. Serious question for a second.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself an expert of animal genitalia?
No. Because when you say animal, you're talking broad spectrum here. And I just work with small animals and birds sometimes. Maybe a turtle.
Okay, so you're...
Do birds have penises?
No, they have a cloaca, don't they?
Yeah, but they still have penises. How do you think they have babies?
Just a fuck up shot.
Dean, that's a serious question.
They're asexual.
But they do poop and pee out of the same hole. So
They lay
go.
eggs.
Yeah,
They
but
lay
they have
yeah.
to be fertilized. Birds are freaks.
Right, so they have to be are they not fertilized outside of the fish?
Love. It's all on the
fish?
inside. No, not fish.
Like fish go by
Same
and
with
like they
frogs. Frogs do
fertilize
that
the egg,
sometime where they
don't
just
They
kinda
don't
go
just
back.
vomit semen into each other's mouths like when they feed their babies.
Oh, no.
Not that I know of.
I'm sorry, I never ever
Not that I know
considered
of.
how birds reproduce before. I never even considered
No.
it.
I've never seen a bird do that.
Listen,
I didn't.
this is not Don't Make a Weird Podcast anymore. It's the Natural Reproduction Channel.
But scientifically, it'd kind of be impossible because the stomach acid's hot enough that would probably kill any genetic material in the sperm. You know.
Oh.
But I can still see it being like a weird sci-fi show. So go, Sean. Someone's gonna make that.
Considering the fact that birds aren't even real, I don't believe any of it.
It's true. Birds aren't real. They are just drones.
God
Amber,
damn
can you
it.
talk to us about the flat Earth
Okay.
for a moment?
The what?
The flat Earth.
Have you been to one?
That's our planet. It's called Planet Earth.
Oh.
And it
So
is
our
a
planet
flat Earth.
in
No,
the entire
Daniel.
universe is the only one that's flat.
Yes, this is correct because of God's celestial dome.
Well, you know.
Okay, you can literally walk right off the edge of the earth.
Yeah.
Name one person.
Would you walk
Name
off
one
the edge of
person.
the earth?
No, there's a
Name
wall.
one person.
Yeah, there's an ice wall.
There's a wall. at the edge
Name
of
one
it.
person.
Yeah,
I'll
ice wall.
wait.
That's where the
what is
narwhals
the name
are.
of that?
Where are the
Guys, my
What is
mind
the
is
name?
blown right now. I don't know why this is like such a huge deal. But
Yeah.
like,
The birds?
yes, it's the birds.
what happened with the birds? What did you find?
Did
They're
you know that birds have
literally-
ears
I'm watching a
too?
video of birds mounting
I told
each other,
you.
and I've never even
Yeah,
considered
they're
this.
nasty.
Why is this such a huge
Do
deal
you
to
really
me?
think birds
Look
with
up-
these colorful
look
feathers
up
are out there
bird
dancing for
ears.
nothing?
I never thought about it. I mean, I know they have mating calls, but I don't know what they do
dances.
when they hook up.
Would you
dances,
dance
yeah, they
if you're
dance.
just innocent and fertilized eggs? I don't think so.
Exactly. Why would you
I
go
would
through all that
dance for
effort?
somebody's
Oh
eggs.
God, are we gonna? Oh no!
I really don't want to
Guys.
watch birds have sex. I don't want to watch birds have sex. I don't want to watch birds have sex.
It's natural. Come on.
It's too much.
For folks
No,
listening,
it's
on,
bird porn, and I don't like
Just
it.
took a turn. Took a turn. Just so we're clear, I do not sponsor this.
God damn it.
so
Not a
for
sponsor.
our
Oh my
audio
God.
only listeners, Sean found two very bright, I assume sun conures.
I think they-
They're
I thought
lovebirds.
they were- I thought
Lovebirds,
they were
okay.
Parakeets.
No. Whatever they are.
It says they
I
are
want a pet bird
lovebirds
so fucking
named
bad.
Lovebirds.
Apple and No, there's no other name. Just Apple.
Just
Apple.
Apple?
and
It's
spouse.
just Apple.
That
Apple
is
and lover.
Look,
You know that was the woman.
beautiful, but it's also terrifying because praying mantis will, like, kill their spouse afterwards. Spiders eat theirs.
Oh yeah.
Could be a lot worse.
it's a dangerous world out there dangerous world out there, man.
Okay, wait, look up bird ear holes. They literally have ears. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they do.
No.
How else would
Yeah,
they hear
they
the
do.
mating call?
Okay, no, but I understand.
Daniel.
But do they actually have like?
Ooh, I don't want to show
No,
you
they
guys
don't
that. That's
have.
gross.
They don't have the like ears, but it's like a hole.
Yeah, all right,
It's
Sean,
a
let me
hole
see.
like right next to their eye.
Let me see this, Sean. I got it.
You need to-
to
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I got
Off
to
the
know.
Yeah,
rails.
it's so good.
The rails are gone.
Off the
The rails are
rails.
gone. I'm so glad
Hold
I
on.
can teach you guys stuff about animals.
We should have like Amber's Animal Corner, where she give us random factoid about an animal
I
each
got
week.
Hit me up.
It's like what
Okay.
people are going to ask you, like, when did you turn into an animal reproductive organ expert? Well, this one time on the Don't Make a Weird podcast.
Amber gave me information.
Oh no!
Weird, right?
Oh
It
no!
looks like a
Yeah,
wound.
but they have the
Yeah, that
feathers
looks
to help like
they
keep
got
them
hurt.
covered, so that's why.
It's covered normally, yeah.
I know nothing about birds.
It's unsettling. It's
Well,
unsettling.
ours is literally open. It just looks weird when it, looks like an actual hole.
Yeah, but we're used to
No.
ours.
I knew a
it's
guy without an
normal to
ear.
us.
It was just a hole in his face. And he didn't have a nose
Mhm.
either. It was just a hole on his face, like Voldemort.
Dina,
Dina-
what is your life?
I can't even.
He was in the
Is
cult.
living her best life.
Dina-
He literally.
Oh,
Wow.
I need to move on from this. I have to move on. Dina, ask the question. Ask it, please.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Yeah,
Amber.
Yeah.
Are you ready
maybe.
for this question?
Yeah.
You're sure? I
Okay.
need you to get ready. Are you sitting
Hold
down?
on,
Okay.
hold on, hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
she's good.
The tension,
All right.
the drama. It's the question. Are you ready?
The question.
I need you to come in hot. You have to have a solid
Okay.
take. You need to be aggressive
Okay.
about this. What is the superior form of potato?
French fries.
Give me
Defend
your
it.
take. Give me
Defend
why.
it. What kind of fries?
Back it up.
There can't be any new room for negotiation. Your
like, what
answer can
kind of
only
fries?
be the only
All
answer.
fries. You're going to discriminate against fries? You're going to
Mhm.
say you like crinkle better than wedge? What if I want a wedge one time because it's a little bit bigger? And I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to eat 12. Maybe I need to eat 5. And they're wedges, so I'll get full faster. Fried? Obviously. Who eats unfried French fries? That's weird. We'll say that right
That'd be
now.
fucked up.
Can
You
you
can
make
probably air
unfried
fry
fries?
them, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Sweet potato
You can
fries.
bake them.
I don't care if
Also,
anyone hates me.
Dina's
They're good.
husband, Tim likes to eat frozen French fries right out of the freezer.
That's-
So
God, I
gonna
forgot about
survive,
that.
You know, whatever he needs to with that mentality.
The apocalypse.
Oh my God. I can't.
So whenever someone answers French fries, I like to follow up with, "What's your dip of choice?"
All of them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
So
I've done
you can't
ketchup.
just love everything, Amber.
Who says? Who says? First of all,
Who
says?
says?
Who made the
She
rules?
does love
I want to meet
everything.
them.
Okay,
Who
listen.
says?
You can
Who
love
says-
everything, but you have to love something the most.
She got it.
I don't.
Yeah, you can't just love one kid. If you have multiple kids,
But it
you gotta
depends on where you
favorite.
get them from because every place has different sauce that's good. Like, what if one restaurant has ketchup that's good, or like someone else likes honey mustard, which is really good, or they have their own special sauce. Like, you can't make me choose, Sean. I will fight you on this. I will not
Yeah.
choose.
Okay, Sean, can we get some sad piano music for Amber's choice?
Amber's choice.
Amber, you've got a very difficult choice ahead of you. You've only got one sauce for the rest
All
of
right,
your
ketchup.
life. You
Hannah
have to
said
pick
it.
one.
She said it 3 times already, so it had to. We
I
knew
mean,
that it had to be ketchup.
If there's
She
one that
just
you have
didn't
to
want to
survive on for the
discriminate.
rest of your life, it can go along with it.
Okay. Do you dip in the ketchup or do you spray it all over your fries like a psychopath?
Depends on
Oh.
where I'm at, but most time it's dipping. Because most time I'm eating like on lunch break,
Okay.
so it's like
Thank God.
What circumstances would you put it all
Like
over
if I
your
was
fries?
out.
Yeah, like when would?
like if you're there was this one place we go to. This bar had really great fries, and it was like a basket. It was like a bunch of them. It's a bit cool.
So the only space you had is just to fuck
Fries
it up with
are
ketchup.
best
So you
served
just
in a
like grabbed the
basket.
ketchup bottle
Yeah.
and you were like,
I was like,
"Rah!"
blood
like
of
all
my
over.
enemies. French fries.
Oh God!
I'm just kidding.
All right. That's pretty psychotic. That's pretty
Yeah,
psychotic.
a little bit.
God. Oh man, that's You know what? But if you are gonna spray the ketchup all over, I definitely think it has to be blood of my enemies style. Like that's the only way.
Spatter.
Yeah, like blood spatter. Yeah. Embrace the psychopath.
Gotta
Embrace
let it live.
whale penis. All right, Amber. This is where we get cereal now. Super cereal. All right.
Super cereal.
Cereal.
We're
really good
going to
voice,
talk about your
Cereal.
book, The Book of Azrael, which is available now for pre-order. And guys, it's pretty freaking spectacular.
I pre-ordered
I
it.
love you all.
Yeah, listen.
I did too.
I'm gonna be a hipster right now. I'm gonna be able to just look at everyone and be like, I got to read it before you,
did.
or any of you. Yeah,
God, you have no shame whatsoever.
none, absolutely
None
none. But I've been really excited to talk about this because I know that we've seen snippets. We've been hearing about it for months with you, and I mean, this book. This is the coolest thing about getting to do this podcast is that we get to see such creative, out of the box worlds and universes, because this is fantasy, this is sci-fi, this is a little bit of romance, a little erotica. It's got everything. And talk to me about how you built this setting where it's the ether world, where it's built between all these worlds of gods and monsters and humans, and they're all thrown together in one just chaotic cacophony of awesomeness.
So as you guys know, anyways, I'm a giant nerd, so we'll go with that first. But I really just took everything I like grown up with and kind of made my own stuff. So, like video games, stuff I like to play like that, or movies. I love Marvel, so a lot of stuff, like mild inspiration and stuff would come from that. Anime, like books and stuff I read. But I really just wanted to kind of make my own world, and I wanted to make it's something fantastical with people that like look like me and like my family and stuff, because nowadays we are getting better where you're getting more of like a POC cast when it comes to fantasy, but like growing up and stuff we really didn't have it, so that was a big turning point for me. But then also at the same time I wanted like badass characters that are still flawed, but can still kick ass if they need to, kind of thing. So I really like it. And yeah, world building itself, funny story, it actually started when I first wrote it, because I've had this book for like years now. When I first started it, it was more based, like, I guess more urban fantasy, magic realism, where it was like stuff that you'd recognize but in a fantasy setting. But it had been bothering me for a while that I really wanted to be more full fantasy. I had a map that I'd drawn or like stuff that I'd written out. And I was like, I want to change it. I do. And so months and stuff ago, I just fixed it to fit the mold that I kind of already had in my brain. And it flowed really well, and it was more so kind of what I wanted, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know, it's fun. And there's a lot. We're just in the beginning. This is only book one, and I kind of felt bad because I was like, God, I feel like I'm just throwing like all this stuff at everybody, but I haven't even like tip of the iceberg, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you had like some I guess not interesting, but like you had really strong relationships between your characters.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, this wasn't lighting up and it was confusing me. Okay, you had really strong bonds and relationships with your characters and everything. So I wanted to talk about that relationship building, like between Diana and her sister, and between Liam and Diana, and all of that, and what it was like on you emotionally building.
I love Diana
bonds.
and Gabby's relationship because you don't really see a lot. I mean, you see some siblings and stuff in books, but you don't really get like into the thick of it kind of thing. And so Diana's whole character is based around what she would kind of do for her sister, because you got to think this is her like last living family member. Like Diana's 1,000 years old, Gabby's 1,000 years old. Like they lost their parents, they kind of taken care of each other, so they've always been close. But they still have the same sister bond, like the arguments over stolen clothes or stuff that they don't agree on or get along with, or like they still kind of butt heads. And so for me, I really wanted to like showcase that, you know, you have that family bond at the same time, make it as real as possible kind of thing, you know. Like I have a sister, so it's something you can kind of relate to, like, you know, like they're always there for you, but they kind of annoy you, kind of thing. And so, yeah, it was just really, I mean, it's really fun to write because like you see Diana as this, in my words, I say villain, morally great, you know, you name it.
Yeah.
And you see that she, you know, is willing to do whatever she has to for her, but at the same time, Gabby is like this kind of voice of reason for her because Gabby's like, hey, I don't think we just like kill people because, you know, they did something. Maybe we should calm down, you know? And so that was fun because she's kind of like this little conscious part of her where it's like, well, I could do this, but then Gabby would be mad and give me a lecture, so maybe I shouldn't. That was fun. And then, yeah, so Liam and Diana, I enjoy because I always think of that quote where it's like an immovable object meets like an unstoppable force. And that's literally kind of what they are because, you know, he's over, I never actually say how old he is, but you kind of get the gist when you're reading. Like, to me, he's well over like 5,000. Like, he's old.
Yeah.
But time moves differently outside of, you know, our world. So that may not be like a long, long time for them, but to everyone else it is. And then she, you know, like I said, has her own way of doing things and stuff. And so you kind of meet them. They don't get along. They've been like mortal enemies since before she even knew what she was or what she was turning into kind of thing. And so you get the banter and you get this butting heads and like he's this king who's had everything given to him and doesn't have to lift a finger and can do whatever he wants or have whatever he wants, you know, because that's the joy of being like what she calls a spoiled brat. And so, you know, he meets this woman who does not back down kind of thing. She's not scared of him. I mean, her only fear is like making sure her sister stays safe. Like that's all she cares about. And so it was kind of like a shock, I guess, for him because he's like, wait, why are you talking to me like this? You know? And then without spoilers, of course, they grow close because they both have stuff in common. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to give anything away, but they have stuff in common they can kind of bond over and be like, okay, well, maybe you're not this god-awful creature like I thought you were. And then maybe you're not as egotistical and spoiled as I thought you were. just a little bit, but, you know, it's bearable. So, yeah.
So we here on the Don't Make a Weird podcast love. And set in this world of gods and monsters and, you know, mythological creatures fighting for literally the entire universe with celestial beings, you explore a lot of different kind of variations of love. You have the sisterly bond. You have toxic love, the love between friends like Liam and why did I just forget his name? I had it. Logan. There it is. Liam and Logan. And you know, you have the marriage and in all of this, and you kind of dance around and go through all these different aspects of what love is in this novel, and kind of, I guess, talk us through that theme for you and how important it was to your book.
So it's super important, actually. And this is not a spoiler, but that's going to play a big role in the whole series itself. Because you got to think, though, if you think about anything in books or movies and shows, love is the turning point for everything. I mean, wars are started for love. I mean, Helen of Troy. You think about like relationships and stuff like that when it's based off love and like what you're willing to kind of do for someone, you know? And so, yeah, I did like having a bunch of those themes. Like you said, I have Logan and Deborah who are married and have been married forever. You know, so you have that. You have Diana and her sister. Logan to Liam is like a brother, you know? And then you have Liam with the Hand, which are like his personal guards, who's like family to him. So, yeah, I just want to like a little bit of different aspects in this world that is gritty and kind of violent and, you know, mean at times. And then, like you said, the toxic love when it comes to like Hayden and Diana is explored and stuff too. So yeah, I just wanted like a little bit of everything to kind of keep it real in some aspects of a way, but at the same time show you that these people or these creatures, regardless if they're a villain in someone's story, have someone that means the world to them and someone else's kind of thing, you know?
I have a question. So why does producer Sean still have the bird ear holes on his screen?
fucking do?
Fucking
God damn it!
Oh no, Dina. Dina is once again psychic.
Okay. Anyway, I want to talk about, because you mentioned the morally gray characters and everything like that earlier. That had to be so much fun, like exploring and everything. And I love morally gray characters, but she was a lot like, as we've talked about before, Catherine Pierce from the Vampire Diaries, and you had a lot of really strong characters like that. And I feel like, as somebody that tries to write morally gray characters but fails miserably, that like super hard for you to get that attitude just right, and like that wit and that banter between everybody, because I mean, Liam's a lot like Damien.
I didn't think since you said that, like, I didn't think about it, but reading back, he kind of is a lot like that too, because it's like, oh, but yes and no. So I love those kind of characters. I used to write on a blog way before I did my actual book and stuff, and I still wrote like the bad guys, but you get more like of a little leeway when they are morally gray. But the biggest thing I tell people, like, if you're going to write villains or you're going to write morally gray, they have to have a reason. Like, you can't just be bad with like no purpose kind of thing, because then it doesn't affect the readers, because then again, it's just a villain and they're like, okay, get rid of this guy, I'm bored. But writing the main character is morally gray, just give them a reason. Like Diana's reason is, if I have to chop this guy's head off, but my sister will be safe, I'm gonna do it, So I guess that's kind of where it falls to. Same thing with Liam. If I have to, wipe out 50 people at one time, but like my family and home world's going to be safe, then I guess it's something I got to do. Like, you just have to have that kind of like thing to fall back on, I guess. But yeah, no, it's definitely fun. The banter, it just depends, because I feel like you can banter with some characters and other characters, like they just don't mesh, yeah.
Amber, you know what? The audience wants something from you right now, Amber. They want to hear about your book. They want to read a little excerpt. But before we can do that, producer Sean has a very special T-shirt on right now. What is that, Sean?
It's too late, man.
No, what is it? I just want to know. I just want to know what
the audience wants to know, Sean.
Back in.
This is my my Garden of the Golden Children T-shirt that I got from Lost Boys Press.
Wifey Ashley for life.
Amber.
Oh,
I was going to ask you if you had anything you wanted to say to Ashley right now, Amber, but I think we
I got it.
Yeah,
she knows it's real.
That's fair. I support. I stand. What would your relationship name be? Ambly?
Yeah, maybe. Ambly.
Ambly. Perfect. Just like Eagly.
Ambly?
Yeah, Ambly.
That's like
Or we could do
Asher.
Asher.
Like
Amberly.
Ashbur.
That's the one.
Yep, there we go. I stand Ashbur. I support
Ashbur.
this. So I'll be in my bunk.
Oh God.
All right, Amber, we can't put it off anymore. I need to hear the story. Give the folks a little taste of
all right. I will read the first chapter. So if you see me looking away, it's because I have it on my phone. Don't judge me. Okay. Seriously, you're supposed to be these ancient warriors, feared by all, and you flinch? The worst part hasn't even happened yet. I raised my fist once more and connected across his cheek this time. His head whipped to the side, the bones crunchy beneath the force of my knuckles. Cobalt blue blood splattered across the wood floor of the upstairs office in this oversized mansion. The bound celestial in the center of the room shook his head once more before correcting himself. He stared at me, his face bloody and his brow furrowed with pain. Your eyes, he said, between his split and swollen lips, pausing to spit blood at my feet. I know what you are. He had fought hard and his hair was matted to his head with sweat and blood. His hands were bound behind his back and his muscles bunched beneath the torn fabric of a once decent suit. He slumped in the chair at the center of the once prestigious room. But it's impossible. You can't exist. The Ignoranthians died in the Gods' War. I hadn't started my life as an Ignoranthian, but it is what I had become, and my eyes would always give me away. When I was mad, hungry, or when I was anything but human, they burned like two fiery embers. One identifier among many that reminded me I was no longer human. Ah, yes, the Gods' War. I tilted my head to the side as I regarded him. How'd that go again? All right. Thousands of years ago, your world crashed and burned and fell into our world, disrupting lives and technology. Now you and your kind pretty much make the rules, right? Now the world knows about gods and monsters, and you are the great do-gooders who keep all the bad guys under lock and key. I moved closer, grabbing the back of the chair as he tried to tilt his head away from me. Do you know what your fall did to my world? plague swept through the parts of Aurora, my home in the deserts of Egypt, while you just all rebuilt. Do you know how many died? Do you care? He didn't speak and didn't say anything as I pushed off the chair. I raised my hand, my knuckles covered in its blood. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, you bleed blue, so I guess everything isn't what it seems after all. I crouched in front of him, pieces of glass crunched beneath my heels. The only light came from the hallway, spilling through the door and illuminating the disaster of an office. Several pages from books and other debris littered the floor along with the broken desk I'd thrown him through. The Celestial was the reason we'd come, and it was a long shot, and the one that the artifact Caden was looking for would be here. But I checked nonetheless. My bound and beaten Celestial made no remark as he watched me search through the ruins of the room. The stoic face he put on was a shield to what he actually was feeling. Noise flooded the floors beneath us as the others living here with him screamed their last screams. Gunshots rang out and a menacing laugh soon followed. His eyes flickered with rage as I walked back to him and placed my hands on his shoulder. In one fluid motion, I threw one leg over his lap before sitting to straddle him. He whipped his head toward me, a look of pure disgust and confusion edging his features. Are you going to kill me? I shook my head. No, not yet. He tried to recoil, but I grabbed his chin, forcing him to face me. Don't worry, it's not going to hurt. I just need to make sure you're the one we're after. Bear with me. I need to concentrate for this to work quickly.
Yes, Amber. That's amazing. Hey. We can't let those Ignorathans starve, man. That's
Maranthians.
What is it?
Maranthians.
Maranthians?
Well, me screwing up a name? What? That's...
Never. What? Oh, I almost dropped my
All right, so Amber, before we move on to my favorite segment, we got a couple more questions about your book, the Book of Azrael, available for pre-order now. And I'll go first. All right, Dina, what do you got?
I would like to go first. Actually, Daniel, you can go first.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so kind. One of the things that I love about it, because I know that you're a comic book nerd and a Marvel nerd and all of that, is the power balancing, because you've got some characters that can kick some ass. And kind of an issue with some of the Superman types of characters is they're so powerful. How do you make an actual challenge? And I think you did an incredible job of making some powerful kick-ass creatures that have not just one weakness, but a fair number of ones. So how did you go about kind of creating the power dynamics in this universe?
So I wanted it to be kind of like you said, like with video games and Marvel and stuff. Like, you don't want anything that's too overpowered. Like, everything should have a weakness, and I feel like that just abides by the laws of nature to begin with. And so exactly. And so Sam Keel, or Liam, as he deals with, that's his name on the now after everything that's happened. He is this god, and he is he has these rings that can summon armor or blades and stuff. And as of right now in book 1, which I don't think this is a spoiler, he doesn't have that power balance, but that doesn't mean it's not going to change. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I feel like they have to have some type of weakness to begin with, otherwise it just kind of gets boring. Even Diana has her own weaknesses and stuff. They can still be stabbed, they can still be hurt, they can still be injured. And you see that more when it comes to the bad guys for sure, because there's stuff that can damage them. And yeah, I mean, anything can be killed. So let's just general disclaimer on that one. So just
you made that pretty fucking clear. Made that pretty
no
clear.
Spoilers.
No spoilers. But
yeah. So you had a lot of elements from different, like you said earlier, with video games and different fandoms and stuff that you're into and everything like that. What did it feel like taking little bits and pieces, because I recognize several bits and pieces of all of that, and then mashing them up and creating your own world and having your own lore and legends that you can make? Because I know how important those all of those fandoms and everything are to you, and how much you love them, and now you have your own. Yeah. So, what did that feel like?
I love it. And the thing that I was telling some of my friends, is I want it to be my own thing, you know what I mean? So it's for example, Diana can summon flames. So, you know, she has like fireballs and all this stuff. And so like there's a part that's one of my favorites in the book where she's like, you know, throwing hands, like she's throwing fireballs. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, she can kind of mimic like how Wanda does it, you know, like when she's like throwing chaos magic and stuff. But at the same time, make it like your own thing, like you said, because, you know, you get inspiration from things, but you still want it to be molded into your own world. And so I really do hope that like I pulled that off well enough. Where like we talked about like, you know, Captain Pierce was like, so Diana was already like written and done and everything before Vampire Diaries really popped off. But once I saw Captain stuff like that, I was like, God, this like, you know, like she kind of has the same attitude and stuff. Like I like that. So a lot of inspiration stuff came from that as well too, where it just made me feel.
And I loved reading that, by the
Thanks.
way. Like I love Vampire Diaries, and I love seeing like a different rendition.
Like it made me feel more comfortable to step into that power. And, you know, I was kind of worried at first because like I do just play Diana kind of as morally gray or a villain. And I'm always worried that people, you know, maybe won't like that because it's like, okay, well, why you do such and such, you know, but it's still like a general warning. Because like I said, this is the first book in a series. Just be prepared of like what she does or can do. So I didn't want people to be like, what? You know, like I was like, I warned you. But yeah, like you said, so definitely inspiration from that, because it gave me more of that confidence to step into that power and be like, you know what, she could still like heels and wear nice things or have jewelry or whatever and still be a badass and like feminine.
The dress that he made her. He made her. So
I love that.
It was such a cute scene.
No, I loved it. I'm so glad that you thought that was cute because that was one of my favorites. And that's the thing too.
And
it's like,
I was going to say,
Go
speaking
ahead.
of, because we're going to get like a bonus question here, because you really kind of messed around with the gender roles, because you had this big badass dude that, like Dina said, he loves his fabrics. He likes making outfits, likes having a style. And obviously, you know, Diana has
he likes flowers.
Enough ass kicking. Yeah. And so you definitely kind of mixed around with, you know, traditional gender roles and kind of added some dynamicness to these characters.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
And I mean, it should be that way because I don't feel like one person's cut and dry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I can get on a whole spiel about that, but it's like, you know, when you see nowadays when people are talking about like these strong male characters in books and movies and stuff, but they can't cry because then all of a sudden that takes them out of their masculinity. And I was like, they're still human. They have tear ducts. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, with that, and like, you see that side with Liam too. You see like this sensitive side where you have this like normal stuff you would in a book and movie, like this famed, feared king who can destroy armies by himself. At the same time, like he misses his dad, or, you know, like he has stuff that he's going through. And
I liked when he was like learning like the people and everything, and they were out and he was like studying them and like trying to copy them, and it was so cute because I was just like, you felt like that vulnerability where he wanted to blend in even though he's 5,000 fucking years old,
and he's trying.
It was really cute.
Thanks. I really did like that too, because I was like, you know, I want to show that like he has been out of the loop for so long that he's learning languages, he's learning how people coexist, and, you know, giving her a jacket. Yeah, he loves sweets. But like him, that motion of him giving her a jacket, which to him is just like, I saw someone else do this and you seem cool, blah, blah. And then like, it means everything to her. And just, you know what I mean? Like, it's like these little things that he like picks up on. But I wanted him to be well dimensional. Like I wanted him to still, you know, it will take an army to defeat me type attitude he has. But at the same time, he's like, I like gardens, you know, like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's one more question I really do want to ask. Is that okay if I get one more? Dina, do I have your permission?
Actually, can I go first?
Sean? Yeah.
I have one more.
Wait. No. I want to go first.
Actually, Dina,
so,
go ahead.
No. Are you sure?
Yeah, you can go.
Me?
Yeah, it's
No,
fine.
I would rather you go.
I mean,
why don't we let Amber go first? Ask
Amber,
yourself a
go
question.
ahead.
Can you ask
Go
yourself a
ahead,
question, please?
What's it like to sleep a full 8 hours?
Oh,
I don't know.
God, I would love to know that. Yeah.
Well, actually, I can't relate because if I don't get 9, I'm dead.
Damn
Okay.
it, Dina, you just got canceled. Every
This is why I don't have children.
But no, okay. So speaking of sleeping, one of the things I thought that
They did it a lot.
Relax, Dina. This is
Not really a lot.
yeah.
It's in his dreams.
But no, one of the things actually I found really interesting was your take on sexuality in this book, because obviously there's some steamy romantic bits and all that, but you kind of normalize it, and especially in like the fantasy setting, there's such a huge emphasis on the virginal heroine and the purity and blah blah blah. But like, you have a lot of characters that have had different relationships, past flings, past loves, past all of this, and I think you create this very normalized experience that no one's getting very judgmental at all about anything sexual. Like even Liam's father's like, I need you to take a queen or another king if that's what you're into.
He's like,
bro.
I just need you to lead. Like, I don't just chill a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And so kind of, I guess, talk about, I would call it, obviously there's some toxic elements with, Caden and stuff, but in general, a positive view towards sexuality in your book.
And I feel like that should be a normal thing, though, too, especially when we're talking about adults in this setting. But you got to think these guys are so old and stuff. Like, they've kind of seen and done everything. That's not a big deal for them. And that's another thing. When it came to the book, it's like, Caden and his little groupies, they kind of, say some things here and there to Diana, but that's more so the fact that she's working with Liam. It's not necessarily just them shaming. It's a way to kind of get under her skin. But yeah, no, I feel like it should be normalized and something that's talked about because it's something that every living thing does. Why is it a taboo?
Including birds.
Including birds. Trees, they don't, they just, that's why you got allergies. But yeah, no, I feel like it's normal.
Oh my God, trees are having sex. That's why I have allergies. Oh my God.
You're welcome. There's another little tidbit for you. But yeah, no, and I really do.
Not me like looking up trees mounting each other on YouTube right now.
I do really hope that when people read it, it comes along that way, and it's something that can just be like a normal thing because them, of course, having sex is a normal thing, but then also sexuality is a normal thing too. So it's not like, this is a fantasy world. No one cares if you're gay. I'm sorry. We're trying to save the world. I'm more worried about this guy that just came out of the sky and created like a hurricane. Like, I am not worried if you're married to Joe. He's like, that's the basis of the book. So, but yeah, I hope people like that.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Awesome. And, would you say that in general, humans would be like, you and me, baby ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel?
Stop.
No.
Mute him.
Bad touch is banned. Bad touch is banned from this show.
He gets a 30-second mute
another
for
thing
that.
I did want to ask you guys, since you have read it, because there was the stuff that I touched on in the book that, people are going to read about, but when it comes to how we always talk about video games and the warriors and stuff, anxiety and PTSD aren't really something that's discussed. And I did that in this book because of Liam. Like I said, you kind of grow and see with him. But it's something that I kind of wanted to make more known, even kind of in a fantasy setting, because you kind of think if someone's conquering worlds or doing stuff for thousands of years, it's got to affect you a little bit,
I appreciated the fear of his is it obsidian?
Oh yeah,
his obsidian sword.
No,
Oblivion.
Like he had like a certain fear of that because of his PTSD and everything that came with that, and I appreciated that. It felt more real. It was something that Veronica Roth did a lot in the Divergent series, was bringing back the PTSD.
And honestly, what's funny is that's I have my list of questions, and that's one of my themes that I was going to touch on, but we just there's so much to dig into with this book because it's such a, not only is it fun, but there's such a lot of nuance and kind of thematic stuff that you can go over. I just, listen, it would have been like a 3-hour podcast if I did all that. But I mean, I thought it was fascinating with him because you talk about how he shuts off his emotions and how he became like his father, became like the gods. The first time he got into the city, he couldn't, handle it because, he'd freeze up, and his friends knew when he'd freeze up, and the lights would shimmer and all that. And I thought it was such a unique way to kind of give depth to him and how he found ways to cope with, because, it's not all, Edward Cullen, where it's just like, yeah, man, I'm just going to hang out and sparkle over here in this high school. Yeah. I'm brooding.
Liam's like, y'all need to get some new light bulbs because I can't control this anxiety.
Yeah, exactly.
I literally just picture Damon and Stefan Salvatore
I love that
mixed,
for me.
and that's Liam, and that's I love him
Honestly,
so much
you just
because
made
of
my
that.
whole night, so I'm gonna like tweet about that. I mean, like, this is what Dina said. I mean,
love him,
to think you're not.
It's really
Go ahead.
hard.
I was gonna say, now that I think about that, I mean, it's not that far fetched because like he has that hero dynamic like Stefan does. At the same time, he has that more morally gray like Damon does. So yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and listen,
Damon Salvatore is what I aspire to for all of my characters because I have loved him since I first laid eyes on that man. Like
it's real love.
He is like every single character I compare when I'm reading and writing, I compare them to him. And like this was the first thing that I've been like, oh my God, Damon. Like this is it. This is the other fan fiction. Like this is the other thing that I needed to like latch on to. Not fan fiction, fandom. Fandom is the word I was looking for. This is the other fandom that I needed to look and like latch on to.
Can I apologize to you right now?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry because I have no idea who Damon Salvatore is.
I know you don't.
Yeah,
I know you don't. We've talked about this before, and it really pisses me off.
I don't even remember that we talked about this,
especially
before.
Because like,
well, you gotta watch Vampire Diaries now.
in my heroes,
because we're not teenage girls. That's why we don't know.
Okay, first of all, don't go there. First of all, I wasn't a teenager when I watched it.
I am not a teenage girl. Neither is Amber. Grown ass women here. I also named a character after him in the Heroes Anthology, and Daniel was like, I don't know who that is.
Oh, I know. I'm so excited for that.
All I know is Damon Salvatore is in the Weird Super Fights master list and has not been selected yet.
As he should be.
You know what? Sean, can you roll our traditional apology reel right now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, Beba. Please forgive me.
Just come back upstairs. All right, so now it's time for Dina's favorite segment that she is always prepared for, Off the Wall Questions.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. This is specifically, I want to know your feelings and your heart right here and now, Amber. This is raw, real emotion. Are you ready? If you have to pick Liam from your book or Damon Salvatore for the rest of your life, there's no divorce, no nothing. You're together all the time.
I gotta go with Liam. You'll see in book 2, but I gotta go with Liam. You'll say Liam too, I promise. If we're talking, no, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
I don't spoil
because if we're going to talk about your ending, my only question is, how dare you?
I love you. I still can't believe.
That's the best answer to that
question. I can't believe Daniel finished before Dina. I was like,
first of all,
just ask my wife. Angry. I'm used to finishing first.
Yeah, that part doesn't come as a surprise to me, but I always finished the books
You were
first.
the lead for a while, though. But you were busy. It's not your fault.
I was, and he powered through. It's because I couldn't read yesterday.
No, you were busy. You're fine. I'm surprised that you guys even finished it so quickly, though. It's a big book.
Well, it's because it's well written, Amber.
3 days.
It's a chunky boy.
It's a thick boy, but a cute thick boy. A cute thick boy. All right. So kind of going off of the tough decisions, Amber, I've got to know. Fuck, marry, kill.
Who?
All right, Professor Umbridge. Okay.
Dolores
Umbridge,
the pink lady from Harry Potter. Yeah,
I hated her.
Yeah. Professor Umbridge, Caden, or Jar Jar Binks.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Yo, you threw in.
Yeah,
that's shitty.
I don't want to.
It's very curated for an answer that I want.
Objection, Your Honor, leading the witness.
This is my question, sir.
I guess I gotta, let's kill Umbridge. If me and Jar Jar just like a one night, let me get drunk real quick, and I guess I'll have to marry Caden because at least I'll get superpowers.
You would rather marry Caden?
Superpowers. What are the other two going to give me? Trauma.
Okay, you know what? Jar Jar does have like a
Trauma.
3 foot long tongue, so I thought Jar Jar would be the
No,
kiddo for
I'm
I
just
sure.
thought
gotta
Jar
be
Jar
killed.
would be the Mary.
Ew, no, I would be so bored. At least I can fly and have superpowers.
No one is marrying Jar Jar. Are you out of your mind?
Nobody will
And
ever.
that should tell you
marry
How dare
Jar Jar.
all
everything,
of
no.
You can literally tell me marry, fuck, kill with Anakin, Jezebel, and Jar Jar, and guess who's
Jar Jar.
fucking dying?
That should tell you everything you know if nobody wants to marry him.
That says a lot,
That's a
folks.
lot. Oh God.
Oh wait, never mind. I just thought about it. Jezebel's gotta
Oh
die.
God. That is.
I'll fuck Jar Jar too.
For any legal people watching, this is not an
God damn
admission of
it.
guilt.
Yeah.
Jezebel is still alive as the timing of this episode.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
I fucking hope she is, because that's gonna be really ironic.
Oh God. All right. Well, bold choice, but Amber, I
Superpowers.
think you know what's coming, right?
No.
I think you
Yes.
know what's coming. Yeah. Every week, we celebrate some of the worst erotic literature in history, usually selected by the Literary Review, a British literary magazine, in a segment that we call Cringy Copulation. These are real excerpts from real books intended to be taken seriously. This week's excerpt will be read by Amber and is from Fermata by Nicholson Baker. He has received a National Books Critics Circle Award, a Karl Hermann Hesse Prize for German translation. He has also written a book about his relationship with Don't Make a Weird fan favorite, John Updike. And Amber, I'm so sorry. I've been saving this one just for you, and please don't hate me afterwards.
You can
Check your
hate him.
DMs.
All right,
Twitter
you ready for
DMs.
this?
Don't read ahead. Don't read ahead.
I'm
You
not
gotta
reading
do this
ahead, I'm
live. You
going.
gotta- All right, I
You
need to
ready?
get sexual. I need you to get
gonna-
steamy.
I don't know if I can get steamy.
Yeah.
All right, she held
Get
the hem
steamy.
of her skirt with her chin so that she could look down at her spread pad. Sorry, I'm reading already. The road was pounding the Van
Spread veg,
dog
baby.
shape into her stinging cunt skin. She reached back and twisted the whole steer in her head. Her clit looked like as if it was ready to jump up and propose to toast to old friends. The other end of the double header was sitting subtly to one side of it, taking the fast, even, confident, nasty, rumored language that vibrators use when they're clit client. She felt the gorgeous, huge, thick, muscled orgasm moving slowly up her legs and fanning out toward all orifices. All. She pat her skirt out. Pump the brakes harder, she commanded again. Oh shit. Oh god. That's it. Pump it. Brake. 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 That's it. Like that. Fuck me with your truck. Jack that big.
Fuck me with your
Jack
truck,
that
sorry.
big ugly dick. And fuck my ass with your truck. The whole truck, y'all.
Fuck me with your truck.
Hold on. Hold on.
I didn't do it.
Hold on. Pump the brakes means
Yeah, she said
stop,
brake check.
not
No,
go.
it's Truck.
Well,
Yeah.
when you pump the
He said brake
brakes, you're
check.
like stopping intermittently, though. You're like,
Oh, ew.
okay. Daniel, that was like a 27 out of 10.
I've been saving this one for someone special.
Yeah, that
And
was
Amber.
that was a truck.
Yeah.
I will never look at trucks the same for at least 24 hours.
I bet Amber
That
feels
was
very
the
honored.
Truck.
Yeah.
Doing it trucker style.
Oh,
Shout out Shannon.
No.
We almost went an
All
episode
orchestra
without
style,
talking about
baby.
Shannon.
But listen, you guys missed it in the beginning because I know Amber was having a hard time keeping together. But literally, a line is her clit looked as if it was ready to jump up and propose a toast to old friends.
Yeah, I'm like, why is it?
Oh, I read along.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How does that-
I can't say from experience that's ever happened.
As a woman, Dina.
Listen,
Does it physically protrude from her body and it's just like,
Cheers.
cheers, mate?
Throws up a
Like,
hand.
let me just say something, okay,
Yeah.
you guys? Let me
Yeah.
just say something.
Yeah, Sean.
I think it's pretty clear that Nicholson Baker has no idea what a clitoris is.
Yeah. I can't believe he wrote that. Was he drunk?
This is award winning. This man.
That
it
past
Lots of
passed
editor?
editors.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know what orifice he was in.
I also want to know what
It was the Lincoln Tunnel.
Did it went in one end and went out the other.
but also, what is a thick muscled orgasm? Like I'm picturing like Popeye the Sailor Man.
Maybe
Popeye the Sailor Man. Like suddenly you're just like bulking up.
Yeah, and like veins pop out your throat, and you're like unconscious.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn.
Oh.
You've been waiting to use that for a while. It's been a while.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I love this stuff. Like finding this new set of them has been so good because these are classic authors, and just knowing that this is what they've written,
I don't feel bad at all anymore.
Award-winning.
Maybe I'm not so bad after all, guys.
And I'm like, dang, I guess I should stop worrying about hand placement and start worrying about trucks.
Listen, once you win a National Book Critics Circle Award, you can just write whatever the fuck you want, and they'll print it. Like it's.
I hope to see that in book 2, Amber. You're like, she's just.
I want your giant
dressing, and she's like, fuck me up with your truck, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'm still thinking about the whale penis, you guys.
Yeah. Can you pull that back up, Sean?
It's still on my screen, actually. It's still on my screen.
It's still on my screen.
Love you guys.
Oh, God.
Best day ever.
All right, so hold on. Before we get out of here, let's just kind of keep this theme going. So, Amber, can you save us?
Yeah, what do you
need? We need you to give us a couple of pitches for your book here. Okay.
Like one-liners?
First, you're going to have a don't make a weird tradition, the 1 second pitch. You've got 1 second. Sell the people on this book by any means necessary. 1 second. And then, we'll give you a chance to do an actual full pitch. And
we've had threats, we've had bribery, we've had all kinds of 1 second pitches. Let's see what you can come up with.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
The Ender of Worlds meets the woman bent on destroying his.
Hey. That's solid. That's good.
That was like 2 seconds, but I'll
take
it.
That was like 59.
It's acceptable. The End of the World meets a woman that's bent on destroying his. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And Amber, all right, give us the full pitch, man. Give us the full pitch.
I actually have the full pitch because, listen, it's a lot, and I was like, you know what? I need to write a synopsis for this because I don't want to spoil, but I know how I am as a person. For 1,000 years after the Gods' War, the Ether World has known peace, but soon that too will change. An old enemy driven by revenge slowly builds an army behind the scenes. Temples are ransacked in search of an item long lost, and enemies since the dawn of time must put aside their differences if they have any hope for survival. Mic drop.
Love it. Let's go. That's an elevator pitch, baby. And listen, Don't Make a Weird family. I want you guys to look at me right now. Not you guys, just my Don't Make a Weird family. I'm talking to the audience right now. I'm telling you right now, I get excited about books, but this has been probably the most excited I've ever been about one that for an author that's come on this show, because this book has got action, fireballs, explosions, badass female characters. It's got love. It's got romance. It's got gods and freaking banshees and everything in between. You will love this book, guys. Freaking check out the Book of Azrael. This has got the Don't Make a Weird stamp of approval. We fucking love it here. Amber, thank you so much for coming on this show, man. We've been so excited.
Thanks for having me.
Been looking forward to this for months, man. Was it good for you?
Yeah, I didn't sleep last night for anticipation only.
Oh.
Oh,
that's good. But listen, dude.
What?
Hey, we had a great freaking time here, and Amber, we can't wait for you to come back. And I'm just going to be harassing you until book 2 because I'm, not salty at all about what transpired in book 1. Not salty, not at all. I'm a mature adult. Yeah, not salty at all. No, it's fine.
If it makes you feel better, I'm like almost done with book 2. So
the question is, how long you gonna make me wait, baby? How long you gonna make me wait, baby? Just give it up.
Publishing takes at least a year, Daniel.
You can trust me. Just give me... No, just give me a chapter.
Daniel.
Just give me a chapter. It's fine.
Oh, we don't need that.
You know, in Schitt's Creek, where
John.
in Schitt's Creek, where Alexis is like, "Ew, David."
Yeah.
Or no,
Oh.
yeah, David. So that's what we need to clip is, "Ew, Daniel."
Do it, please.
Yeah.
John's face sent me into orbit. He was like, "We don't like that."
That's bad.
We don't like that.
Oh man.
Listen, when she's ready, she will give it to you. Do not pressure her, okay?
Consent is everything. Yeah, consent is everything.
Yeah. Don't be Santiago.
Fuck
No need to
Santiago.
know.
That guy. Any final thoughts, you guys, on whale penis?
Oh Lord, that's my reputation. There.
Makes me feel
Lock
better
this
about
monster's
myself.
nostril. That's why the
You don't
ocean's so
have-
salty.
Oh no.
I don't know if that's real. I'm just kidding. I don't wanna
Gallons
ruin
at a
it.
time, you guys.
Gallons.
Gallons at a time.
You know, yep. So Amber, I want you to take this moment, tell the folks where they can find you, where they can find your books, where, you know, if you got a website, or if you just want to, you know, pitch don't make a weird store.net.
Yeah, find me there. But yeah, I have
Daniel.
Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's all author Amber Nicole. And then I have all the links where you can get the book, where you can pre-order, pretty much anywhere books are sold. And yeah. Also message me everything you think, because don't hate me when you read.
Nope, not gonna. We're not talking about this. We don't talk about.
We don't talk
About
about
Bruno. It's gonna be copyrighted. Are we gonna get fined?
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
No.
Just leave roses on the grave.
Disney Plus.
Trust me.
I'm sorry, Disney Plus. We love you.
Trust me, we were too off key to get to anybody to link that to us. It's
Okay,
fine.
great. Okay, great.
Oh, goodness. All right. So, Amber, thank you so much for being on the show today. We fucking love you, and I can't wait till you get back here again and we can have more animal facts with the Amber Corner.
There you go.
Guys,
Yeah, I got
I'm
you.
in.
No more.
Let me know.
Yeah,
No more.
100% in.
I will ruin your day.
Looking forward to it.
Guys, you can find me on Twitter at DanQ That's Dan Writes Things singular.
Donk.
Tell them what it is, Amber. Tell them what it is.
It's what's the question?
It's donk.
It's dank. It's dank. Don't worry.
Don't break my heart, Amber. Don't break my heart.
Don't.
Oh, look at that, a distraction.
Oh, what?
Oh, look, my mom's calling.
What?
And guys, Dina, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DinosaurusD. That's D like D's nuts.
And producer Sean, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at ShaceHoldu.
And what are you eating tonight, buddy?
I'm eating a Whiskey River barbecue burger from a local joint called Jack's
You were gonna say
Prime
whiskey.
Hamburgers and Shakes. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but
Not a
you could
sponsor.
be. You could be, though.
Make it
All right,
happen.
guys, we are out of here. This has been another great episode of Don't Make a Weird Podcast. Check out Amber's book. We love you all. Jazz hands.
Don't Make It Weird. Hosted by Daniel Quigley and Dinosaurus. Produced and edited by me, Sean Holden. Theme music by Amaria. You can find the video version of this show on our YouTube channel or the audio-only version wherever you download your podcasts. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and it helps us out a ton. Have a message for Dina or Daniel? Leave us a voicemail at 347-69-WEIRD and we'll listen to it on a future episode. Thanks for making it weird with us, and we'll see you next time.